first heard this song back in 2018. I heard it over a snippet on YouTube. And back when X would post gaming videos, back when he would post videos, the first little intro would be this song. It'd be a little starting point of this song. Back in those days, I would have a version on SoundCloud where it was just that loop, so I could listen to that when I walked to school. And I thought that was amazing. I was telling my friends that this song is up next, and X is up next, and X is gonna show the world. And that's what he did. That's what he did when he dropped the song Sad back in 2018. Now, this song covers a lot of cool topics, but the coolest thing that I find is him sampling the beat from his car, from his BMW i8. He sampled this. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. The beginning portion of the song, this little click, 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 is his car turning on. I find that amazing. I find it amazing that he was able to drive his car and then see that, hey, yo, I like this sound and I can make a song out of it. Him showing that creative effort that I can make a song out of the sound of my car is like, whoa, you actually do that. You actually show that you are a creative individual and you actually deserve to be talked about. So that's one of the coolest things that I find about the song. But looking into the content of the song, it really talks about emotion and getting past your own situation. Now, the whole music video is different than what the song actually is. The music video is amazing. I'm not going to be covering the music video today. I'm just going to be talking about the song in general. The song in general talks about what happens with your own emotions after a relationship ends. Even with the song saying, who am I, someone that's afraid to let go, you decide if you're ever gonna let me know. Da-na-na, if you ever try to let go. Talking about that you're scared to let somebody go. I know that feeling. I know that feeling where you have someone in your life that you want to keep dear to yourself, that you want to continue growing with, continue doing everything that you do with, and then they leave your life and they're no longer there, and you're scared for the next steps, for yourself and for them as well, what the next steps are gonna be. We're scared of change. As humans, we're all scared of change. I'm scared of change too. I'm not gonna be here like, yo, I'm not scared of change, I'm a monk. I'm scared of change too. I'm scared of stuff that's gonna happen in the future. But the way that I deal with it is analyzing my own behavior. Most recently, I did buy a journal. I do have my own journal now where I do write down a lot of my own thoughts, a lot of my own insecurities, and I try to work on them. I try to daily work on my own insecurities, and I hope you've seen that through my videos too, an overall change in the way that I talk and the things that I talk about, because it's a reflection of who I am. I want to be open with you guys. But with respect to this song, it's fully talking about how are you going to grow past this situation? How are you going to be able to actually walk past the situation that happened to you? We know that X did go through his situation with Jocelyn Flores, where Jocelyn did do herself in his own hotel room, and he had to actually get past this and move forwards. He even talked about how hard this was on Instagram Live in this clip right here.
So a couple of days ago, I basically went through something that I've went through before, but not exactly in this terms. Like, I've had friends that, and I've seen people, go through that and seen it all around me.
So as you can see, it's a lot of big things on his mind, a lot of topics that he wants to further explore after 17, which he did do through this song. But the thing that I love about the song is the way that it's simple. It's simple and it's effective. It's a very easy structure to listen to. And when you hear it, you hear that there's a good artist behind it. There's an artist who actually thought before they spoke. An artist who actually wanted the better in them own selves through talking about it. As in the verse saying, I gave her everything, she took my heart and left me lonely. I think broken hearts contagious, I won't fix, I'd rather weep. Him right here doing the first step, really in denial, that I gave everything. This hurts me, and I'm in so much pain, and that I won't fix, I'd rather weep. I just want to cry, I don't want to continue going. And I know we feel that too on a daily. Sometimes we feel like life just doesn't go in our way, or life just doesn't give us what we want, and it's hard to go through that because you're like, yeah, like I am the victim, I am always victimized, and taking that victimized and actually flipping it. And in the next place where he flips it and he says, I'm lost and I'm found, but it's torture being in love. He's lost, but then he's found. He finds himself. He knows how to get himself back on his feet. There's something that has to get you back on your feet, bro. Even if it's video games, even if it's sports, even if it's your best friend, even if it's going out somewhere that you really love going. Something in life has to excite you, and you have to find what that excitement is and hold it dear to your heart. Never let it go. Never let anyone tell you that you don't deserve to do that exciting activity, because I promise you, you deserve all the riches in the world. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have life go your way. even if right now life doesn't go your way, that doesn't mean that life's not always going to go your way. I was in your shoes once too. I was always walking through life and I was like, life just doesn't go my way. Life just doesn't want to pan out to me. But until I realized that I should be panning out to myself, that there can be growth on both sides, that not just fuck the world, it's also, yo, I kind of mess with the stuff that's actually coming to me. Like, I have issues in my life and I'm ready to face them. I'm ready to head on face them and destroy them. Once you actually have that mindset and you kind of flip it and you're like, okay, it's okay that I'm different. It's okay that I don't talk at functions. It's okay that I have my own addictions, because I want to fix them. I want to fix them for me, and I want to fix them for my bloodline. I want to fix them for everybody that's to come in my own life, into my own circle. I want to be better. I want to be better, and I'm going to make a change in my life. You have to have that mindset, and that's what X was getting later in his life. X was on that path of growing and actually growing himself into the person that he wanted to be and the person that he should be in a societal sense. Now, with respect to the lyrics, that's really all the lyrics that are offered to us throughout the song. The music video takes a full nother approach other than the song, and I don't really want to touch on that. I'd further just like to communicate on the idea that you are in control of where your life goes. If you are sad currently, if you're going through a situation where you're sad or you're mad or you just feel unwell inside, it's going to pass. It's going to pass, and you're going to get through that situation. Now, I know that may not be what you want to hear, but yes, stuff is going to hurt you. It's okay if it hurts you. That means you care. If you care, it's going to hurt you. You care enough for it to hurt you. Cool. Now we've realized that. We realized that it hurts you. Okay, I understand. I'm sorry that it hurts you. I'm sorry to hear that, because it's actually upsetting for something to actually bother you. I understand that feeling. What can we do if it's actually bothering you? If it's actually bothering you, there's only a few things we can really do. Like, obviously you can take like physical action, but I wouldn't say that. It's not good to take physical action into your own hands. You should look at your own self with respect to your emotions. Like, why does it make you mad? Why does it upset you? Why? What are the reasons? Try to think of these. Try to think of the reasons why they upset you or what makes you mad. Once you realize that those things, that there's actually certain things that they are, you've pinpointed them. Now you just got to work at those. Like, I view a situation where I don't get invited to parties upset me. Okay, cool. So we've outlined that you're mad because you don't get invited to parties. Now, how can you actually flip this? Well, you can realize that maybe it's not the party that you should be going to. Maybe you should be doing other things in order to get invited to those parties. You know, maybe you should be working on your own self, actually building a character that would be invited to those parties. Or maybe you should do your own parties. Maybe you should find people that mess with the way that you view at life. There should be a thing where you realize that you want to take action, not in a physical fight sense, like in an action of, I'm going to change myself, I'm going to change my world, I'm going to change my vision. Once you work on that side, I promise you, life will get better. That's what X realized. That's what X realized later in his life, and that's why he had his blue hair. He was through that understanding phase and that evolution phase. And that's what he was preaching to all his fans. Through all of his videos that he made on YouTube, he wanted to preach that all to you guys. And I know X is no longer here, and I know I'm not the next best thing to X. I don't want to be the next best thing. I want to be my own self. But if you do want motivation, if you do want videos where I do tell you, like, in a sense of how to grow yourself and how we can actually grow as a community, welcome to the channel. This might be the channel for you. I make a lot of videos on this channel, like this video up here. I release like 2 videos, 3 videos a week. If you mess with that, feel free to like, subscribe, so more people can see this videos and you see it in your inbox. I also have a Discord in the first description link below. Check that out. I'll see you guys there. This is Blue Vanity. I love you. And this was the song that changed X's career. Thank you. Take care.